My name is Izzy Moon, and I am honored to be voted on the homecoming court. And honestly, I am lucky to be standing here today. In 2019, I almost died, but because of God, I am here today. I have witnessed His faithfulness, and I have stories that I am here to tell. I felt like one way I could get you guys to know me in 3 minutes or less was by sharing the story that God has blessed me with. I grew up in a divided household with my mom who was strong in her faith and a dad who wanted nothing to do with Christianity. But being a mama's girl, I decided to follow in her footsteps rather than my dad's. So my sister and I went to church with my mom every Sunday growing up. I gave my life to Christ and got baptized at a young age, but I lacked the understanding of God's great love for me and the fact that God has it all under His control. And so I went on with my faith, not fully trusting God with my everything. It was not until 7th grade that I realized I was still holding on to a part of my life I was too afraid to let go. A lot of things occurred that were out of my control. My dad was still verbally abusing me. My mom just got a boyfriend. I was in the wrong friend group, and my grandpa just passed away. And in the midst of the chaos, I longed for the control. And so I turned to food. I started controlling the number of calories I put into my body. And so what started out as a diet, it turned into starvation mode. And I started controlling the number of calories and everything, and the healthy 7th grader dropped to 60 pounds, and her heart rate was 17 beats per minute. I was dying, and I strayed away from God. I set Him on the back burner, and I decided to take my life into my own hands. But after being diagnosed with anorexia nervosa and being sent to an eating disorder facility in Atlanta for 3 months, I realized I could not do anything without God. I needed Him to fight this battle because I had nothing else in me to do it alone. I was skin and bones, and I needed God to hold me up as I walked to life again. And my walk was not smooth. In fact, it was the definition of a hot mess. But God doesn't care about that. He just wants you to come back to Him, come back home. After realizing that God is my life, my absolute necessity, I decided to let go of my life and let God. And from then on, I walk through life and its challenges, knowing He has it in His hands. And that is how I will walk through this week of homecoming, knowing that the outcome is out of my control. God knows who will win this thing. But I am honored to be here, and I hope you will allow me to be your homecoming queen. Thank you.